for himself, but for each and every fan, every boy, every girl, every OVW faithful, carrying their spirit, carrying their drive into the ring with them. The stakes could not be any higher. Tonight, this man's career is on the line. 265 days ago, Rocco Bellagio won the OVW Heavyweight Championship. He defeated Big Jon. Will tonight be that ultimate full circle moment for Big Jon? Or will it be his last match in Ohio Valley Wrestling? It's a big fight atmosphere, ladies and gentlemen. Career versus title. Longer than Cena, longer than Punk, longer than Lesnar. One name stands atop the OVW record book as the longest reigning champion in history. That man's name is Rocco Bellagio. Tonight, will it be 266? Another victim, another win in the books for Bellagio. Or will tonight, that historic reign come?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the OVW Heavyweight Championship against the career of Big Jon. If Big Jon does not win this title match, he must retire from wrestling. And with that, allow me to introduce the challenger from Louisville, Kentucky. He weighs in at 287 pounds. This is Big Jon.
He's won that title before. He's a Triple Crown champion, but he's never had a test.
His opponent from the Jersey Shore, weighing in at 279 pounds, the current reigning and defending OVW Heavyweight Champion and the longest reigning OVW Heavyweight Champion, the show stealer, Rocco Bellagio.
What will the history books say after this night?
Title versus career, your referee, Stefan Smith.
It is all or nothing. Someone is going to leave with the ultimate moment in their career. And someone's career may be changed forever.
Gilbert Corsia, I got goosebumps
You
all
and me
over
both,
my body.
buddy. You and me both. Butterflies in my stomach, and I can only imagine what is going through the head, the heart, and the mind of both of these two men right now.
I can't recall ever having such an emotional match, and listen to the fans here. These maniacs in the Davis Arena. And the challenger, Big Jon, literally has the fans in the palms of his hands.
Because Jon told us earlier tonight that a win for him is a win for all of them.
Rocco Bellagio smiling, the longest reigning OVW champion in history. Is he feigning his smile?
But you asked a very valid question when you had an interview one-on-one with Rocco Bellagio. That's hard-hitting journalism. You asked if Rocco was scared of Big Jon. And why did you ask it? And we start, hold on here, you can answer in a minute. We start with rights and lefts, fists of fury, and we start with Big Jon, like a freight train, putting Rocco on his back.
And the pain etched in Rocco's face might be given an answer whether or not he's afraid of Big Jon.
We saw in the last week's edition of OVW Television and a drop kick from the champion. But Jon right back up to his feet.
And Rocco looks like he saw a ghost, gets scooped and slammed like Rod Steel watching from heaven.
And the champion rolls out to the floor to slow the momentum. But you asked during your interview, is Rocco afraid of Big Jon? Why, Ronhead? Why do you think that? Why do you wonder?
You gotta be afraid looking across the ring by someone like Big Jon.
Does it have anything to do with the bounty he put on him?
Perhaps
the hit?
Oh, you think? And exactly how much is that bounty?
Rocco was trying to line up allies to weaken Big Jon, to take him out. And you asked a very good question. How much is the hit that's on Big Jon's head? But it doesn't matter the bounty. Big Jon was still standing tall after it was all said and done.
And it's come down to this. Big Jon's career on the line. The sidewalk slamming.
Big Jon trying to make quick work of Rocco Bellagio. Rocco is the reason that Big Jon and Justin Smooth lost the Southern Tag Team titles. Rocco's the reason that Smooth isn't even able to walk right now without crutches. And now Rocco is caught in the choke slam. Now going for the plunge. And a roll up here from Jon. Rocco's shoulders are on the mat.
Both men going for each other's finishing moves, and a poke to the eye by Rocco. A desperate act by the champion.
Rocco has done night in and night out whatever it takes to try and hold Big Jon back, to try and keep Big Jon down. But Big Jon keeps standing, Ronhead.
That's one of the reasons the fans love him so much. No matter how much abuse, how much punishment, no matter how much Big Jon gets assaulted in and outside the ring, there's no quit in the body, in the heart, in the soul.
Rocco almost goading on the OVW faithful in here.
And is the champion making a mistake? Because Big Jon.
You don't want to give Big Jon even a second to recover. Jon is rocking the champion.
Rocco still hasn't left his feet. But Rocco's eyes have already rolled back into his head here. The champion's in a lot of trouble. Referee trying to keep them separated, and Rocco now undoing the protective covering.
And remember, the official here is Stephon Smith, who is a former OVW superstar who majority owner Dean Hill gave another opportunity here in the company. This is a big match for Stephon to be the official in. And wait a minute! As Stephon was admonishing Big Jon, Rocco took the turnbuckle, that top turnbuckle cover off, and just that quickly, the pendulum may have shifted in this match, Ronhead.
Big Jon went into that unprotected turnbuckle.
And is he clutching at his ribs, perhaps grabbing his wrist?
And clutching at his eye again, Rocco poking Big Jon in the eye.
Again, when it comes down to Rocco and Big Jon, it has never been a fair fight. Rocco is constantly sinking lower and lower.
And the sinister look by the champion, the man with the crazy eyes, is what is the champion doing? Reaching into his tights and pulling a shocker out.
And so you gotta wonder if Rocco questions in his own mind whether he can truly beat Big Jon in a fair fight.
Slingshot senton on Big Jon. The challenger is in a little bit of trouble trying to regroup, trying to create some space, but the champion, following Jon out to the floor, wants to end Jon's career and take the title home. That barricade on the floor is unprotected. There's no protective coverings right there, and it's a dangerous situation here.
You know that Big Jon draws energy. He draws fuel almost from the fans, and that's why Rocco took him out to the floor, trying to get in Jon's head and trying to break the hearts of the little boys and the little girls who look up to Big Jon almost like a superhero run.
And Rocco nips up to the apron, a lot of fuel in his tank still. While the challenger is in trouble not only of losing this match, but retiring from wrestling. That just doesn't sound right, Gilbert.
See, that's what's at stake. I mean, what is an OVW? Jon is without a doubt, the most popular star in Ohio Valley Wrestling. What is an OVW without Big Jon? The stakes are just so incredibly high for him in this contest.
Rocco measuring Big Jon for the plunge.
The mayor of Plungetown trying to bring in another resident.
Big Jon fights his way out. Wants nothing to do with that city limit.
Oh, look at that. Springboard super punch from the champion. Jon's in trouble here. His career's on the line. Shoulders are on the mat. Hold on. 2 in. 2.5.
What's Justin Smooth doing out here, Gilbert?
Well, you know that Smooth is Jon's tag team partner.
We know that he was injured by.
And he's really just out here to will almost a champion Big Jon here. That's what it looks like to me. Look at him at the ringside, pounding on the mat.
And Rocco looks like he's frazzled. The fans as well getting into the head of Rocco, chanting Big Jon.
Remember that Smooth is on a crutch and wearing a brace because of the attack of Rocco Bellagio. 2 weeks ago on OVW television, it was Rocco who Nancy Kerrigan, Justin Smooth with a steel rod. Oh my!
And again, how many times can he Nancy Kerrigan someone, for God's sakes?
This guy's in need of surgery. This guy's still in rehab. He can barely stand on his own.
In the middle of a title match, for God's sakes, Rocco Bellagio is snapped.
And Jon's head just smacked that steel post.
Justin Smooth was reminded just why Rocco Bellagio, one of his nicknames, is the leg breaker.
Enough is enough. You can't disqualify somebody for attacking somebody who's not even in the match.
Well, Big Jon lays hurt after smashing into that ring post.
Smooth just came out to attend to will on his friend, to see about his partner, frankly, to be a cheerleader.
And the show stealer with so much agility still left. A dangerous champion.
Jon's head smacked that steel post.
Going for the plunge. Rocco gonna hit? No. Big Jon fighting his way out. And Big Jon senses the moment, but gets caught in a giant squeeze. That bear hug.
All the internal organs compressing together. Now it's Jon got a tap.
You got
the liver, the kidneys, the lower spine.
And how many times has Big Jon been injured in the ribs over this past year? Rocco knows it and has a bullseye painted.
Jon reaching for that rope, just a few feet away, but sometimes, again, a few feet feels like a mile.
And even if Big Jon doesn't give up, even if Big Jon doesn't quit.
Absolutely.
Without oxygen in the lungs, it's hard to stay conscious, and if you're not conscious, you can't maintain a match.
That hand's fallen 2 times. If it falls one more time, Big Jon's career is over. Big Jon's wrestling career is over if his hand drops here. Not yet! Not yet! Not yet! Jon is still alive! Jon is still awake!
Big Jon's reached down into his subconscious.
And he reached out, you see him point to the fans.
And headbutting Rocco Bellagio.
That quintessential 12th man keeping Jon alive here when the lights were going out.
Rocco still clubbing away at Big Jon, who's getting that faraway look in Big Jon's face. The pain is not registering as much as a few moments as the fans.
Jon almost seems impervious to pain here.
Rocco trying to psych himself up with push-ups and
it's not enough. It's not enough.
The champion can't believe it. Rocco's got to wonder what's it going to take.
Everything is flashing through Big Jon's right now. But everything is flashing through Big Jon's mind right now. The loss of the television championship, the injury to his tag team partner, the hit that was put on his head. It's all coming back. 265 days of hate for Rocco Bellagio is coming back to life for Big Jon right now.
The boot, and Big Jon missed a leg drop. No! Big Jon almost broke that title reign of Rocco Bellagio, and the show stealer, the champion, measuring Big Jon for what looks like could be.
John's already busted his tailbone. Wait, is he gonna? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Is Rocco gonna beat Jon with his own move? A choke slam, a choke slam. Rocco's on top. John's in trouble, and this is not over yet. My, oh my, oh my, what a main event.
Big Jon just a fraction of a moment from not only losing this match, but his career.
A collective gasp. The air, the oxygen almost left Davis Arena.
And those crazy eyes of Rocco Bellagio have a bit of concern in them as well.
Just a half a second away from Jon's wrestling career being finished in OVW.
What intensity, what emotion in this match, and Rocco.
A picture worth 1,000 words here.
That says it all right there.
Rocco saying, what else do I have to do? What's it gonna take?
Hit Big Jon with his own choke slam.
Springboard punch!
Oh my God, Big Jon catches Rocco with his own damn plunge.
Into the cover. That was all instincts, and Jon's gonna do it!
The ref's hand was going down for 3. Rocco somehow, instinctively, got his shoulder up.
Is it possible? Is it humanly possible to beat Rocco Bellagio? No man has been able to do it for 265 days.
He's not the longest reigning champion for nothing. Whether you like him or hate him, Rocco Bellagio has been an unbeatable champion.
Rocco's hit list reads like a who's who of OVW's past and present. Randy Royal, Chris Silvio, Mitch Huff, Rudy Switchblade. The list goes on and on and on and on. Will Big Jon be the latest name on it?
All those names don't mean crap if you don't get the big victory over your most dangerous challenger, Big Jon. And now it's just turning into pugilism in this title match.
Back to where we started, trading rights and left. These guys are bringing it from Cleveland, from the pits of their souls.
The ultimate supreme gut check, reaching into their very fiber of their own beings. And Big Jon staggering the champion.
Yeah, Jon's got the better of it. Jon's got the better of it.
No, but Rocco catching Big Jon, trying to plunge, but Jon blocking the plunge. Jon fighting his way out of that side chancery.
Creating some distance. Jon!
And Rocco.
Wrong place, wrong time. Wrong place, wrong time.
Big Jon moved out of the way and the referee is down. Rocco's goozled. The challenger.
Get another ref out here. Get another ref out here quickly. Jon's gonna do it. Jon's gonna do it.
Rocco's not moving.
1, 2, 3.
We'd have a new damn champion by now.
Wait, Jade.
There's Jade Dawson.
He was the first guy to try and cash in on the bounty on OVW television last week.
Choke slam on Jade Dawson. There comes the ringmaster with a chair.
How much money did Rocco offer these guys?
And is ringmaster going to be the one now? Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan with a score to settle with the ringmaster.
Dan's not coming to the aid of Big Jon. He just doesn't want the ringmaster to collect the hit money.
And a painmaker clothesline on the ringmaster in the middle of a title match. Referee's down, and now Dapper Dan is trying to cash in on that bounty.
This has turned into sheer chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Van Zant just punishing Big Jon now. And a third press, ringmaster onto Dapper Dan.
The former family circus looking to collect a bounty and kill each other in the process. Big Jon.
Jon's got them both. Jon's got them both. Choke slam to the circus.
And here comes Cash Flow.
Are you kidding me? What is this, the fourth guy? The fourth guy? Ashcraft wants the money now?
Cash Flow with Big Jon, while Zoe and Josh Ashcraft. Sidewalk spinebuster on the champion by Cash Flow, but Zoe is fed up with Josh Ashcraft.
Well, Ashcraft is barking at Zoe to get in there.
And Zoe with the power slam on Cash Flow.
How much longer will Zoe take it? No longer. Zoe's got ass crap. Zoe's got ass crap.
Power slam on Josh damn Ashcraft. And Josh Ashcraft has a Zoe bomb with
Zoe
the
bomb! The latest chapter in the legacy of brutality is written by Zoe, titled I Quit.
But this is still an OVW title match. Rocco Bellagio.
Oh! Where did he get a damn steel rod? That's the same weapon he used on Jon's partner, Smooth. Four guys and a weapon from Rocco.
And the referee still.
And remember that Jon hit his ribs on an exposed turnbuckle at the beginning of this match, Ronhead.
And it looks like Rocco Bellagio is just looking to seal it all with the steel rod.
Remember, this man's career is on the line.
Don't let it come to this.
This is not just a win or a loss. This is not just a title match. This is a man's livelihood. This is a man's career. This is a man's life, for God's sake.
And Big Jon might be seeing it all flash away as the referee being rolled into the ring. It's not going to end like this, Gilbert.
The ref's none the wiser. Stefan's been seeing lights on the outside of the ring. He doesn't have a clue what's happened. But listen, that proverbial 12th man. Jon said he wasn't just fighting for himself. He was fighting for all these fans here in Davis Arena. And they are trying to bring the challenger back to life right now. Ronhead, can they do it?
Rocco Bellagio can't believe it. Measuring for that kill shot by Rocco Bellagio. But Jon! Big Jon now! Big Jon goozles!
Jon's still alive! Jon's still alive! Choke slam! Choke slam!
Right in the middle of the ring, the referee is right there. We're going to have a new champion
yes,
here.
We are! This one is finished! Jon has done it now!
I'm not sure Rocco's even technically conscious right there, but Rocco got his shoulder up. Like an involuntary muscle spasm by the champion. Devin Driscoll now.
Driscoll! Cutter! Oh my God! Oh my God! Do Rocco and Driscoll always have each other's back? Do Rocco and Driscoll always have each other's back?
Rocco and Driscoll made eye contact right there. Rocco knows what happened.
Last month there was 2 cutters on the floor, courtesy of Devin Driscoll. 2 weeks ago was a cutter on the floor, courtesy of Devin Driscoll. That's a 5th man. That is a 5th man.
Big Jon takes the plunge. Rocco Bellagio holding on to that side chancery.
5 men? 5 men? Are you freaking kidding me? 2 plunges. Another plunge here.
Big Jon may have been knocked into Dream Street.
Big Jon may be knocked out. It looks like Rocco's just trying to pry up dead weight.
Jon's got to fight his way out of this. Jon has to do it.
Wow! 3 plunges. 3 plunges. 3 plunges and 5 freaking outside interferences. No, no, no. Come on, Jon. Come on, Jon.
It's not gonna
Kick
end
out,
like
Jon.
this.
Kick out, Jon. Not like this.
Oh, for God's
Damn
sake,
it.
no.
Damn it.
No. Damn it. Your winner and still OVW Heavyweight Champion, Rocco Bellagio.
I cannot believe the crime that we have witnessed in Davis Arena. Rocco did not win this match.
Rocco stole this match. It was an act of thievery, and Rocco stole the career of Big Jon.
Big Jon wasn't in a one-on-one match with Rocco Bellagio. Big Jon was fighting the entire freaking locker room. Big Jon's career in OVW, his wrestling career, is over.
And there stands the man that ended the career of Big Jon, your champion.
There stands the most hated man in Ohio Valley Wrestling.